31 and all new this morning, a child care crisis that many say is only getting worse. Right now, there is a huge gap between the number of young kids in the West Valley and the number of child care facilities to support them.
So ABC 15 diving deeper into those numbers for you this morning. According to First Things First, there are only 27,000 licensed child care slots in the West Valley for 86,000 kids. And now a local provider is sounding the alarm.
ABC 15's Adam Mincer went to Peoria to listen to her concerns and also her ideas for solutions. And Adam, this is a large gap, only expected to grow as more tech companies come to this area. So what are you finding out?
Nick, according to a 2024 DES report, childcare in Arizona isn't cheap. Families with kids under the age of 5 are paying anywhere from $45 to $61 a day at licensed centers, with the West Valley booming. In the desert, it's childcare now that's running dry, but one woman is on a mission to fix that. Protesters thought they were stopping an ICE raid on June 10th. Peoria police says it was a drug bust, but in the shadow of the chaos, a daycare facility. Bright beginnings.
My children were locked down for over 5 hours. My staff couldn't leave. I had to notify my parents that they had to come pick up their children.
Days later, Bright Beginnings owner Teresa Christensen went to City Council to say thank you.
I come today before you with deep gratitude for the Peoria Police Department.
She also planted a seed.
We're not recognized as educational institutions. We're recognized as businesses. And I think that needs to be looked at a little bit harder.
She says if her business was treated like a school that day, she would have been more in the loop, with direct lines to law enforcement and crisis teams, rather than searching for answers while trying to calm toddlers.
They heard me loud and clear, and I realized City Council listens. Oh my gosh.
Since then, she's been going to council meetings across the West Valley.
Glendale has worked hard to attract new employers and support small businesses, but when it comes to childcare, it's just not enough.
This map from the Center for American Progress shows hotspots where the number of childcare providers is far fewer than the number of families with young kids. The West Valley deemed a childcare desert in the desert.
We're still going to price somebody out.
Teresa says the shortage of quality options falls hardest on low-income families.
You can have a $90,000 or a $90,000 a year job. If I cost that family more than 30% of their disposable income, they're not going to work. They're not. It's the math issue.
And she said the lack of government funding people feared would hit childcare facilities in the wake of the pandemic is here.
They spent billions of dollars on us during COVID because they were like, oh God, we need you. Post-COVID, it was, who are you?
And now, with decades of experience operating childcare facilities, she wants to help cities help families. What are you proposing?
So the proposals are, it's specific to the municipality. Some of them have the ability to fund childcare for their constituents or reduce cost care. Some of them have the ability to partner. Some of them, it really depends on how that city functions.
Bright Beginnings parent Raven Elmer is one of Teresa's biggest cheerleaders on the project. The mom of two says having access to affordable, high-quality childcare means getting her life back on track after losing custody of her kids.
I was in a very bad situation, and my son ended up getting hurt. And so they took him, and then when I gave birth to my daughter, they took her as well. And it was a 2-year fight to get them back.
She says rebuilding a home for her family wouldn't be possible without childcare.
I'm able to go to interviews and not have to worry about having to bring my small children. I can just rely on everyone here to make sure that they're well taken care of while I go to try to better our life.
The kind of care Teresa says she wants to bring to more families by encouraging local governments to pay attention to their smallest constituents.
When they're planning for families and growth, they need to acknowledge, just like they would plan for a hospital, they need to plan for early childhood education, because that's where they're missing. That's where all of them is missing.
But maybe not missing for much longer. So Teresa's already been to a few city councils across the West Valley, and she plans to go to every single one of them. She has about 7 left. She is stressing to me that this effort isn't about boosting Bright Beginnings and her business. It's about expanding access to locally owned childcare across the valley.
Yeah, I mean, talk about advocating. I mean, she is really living that title right now by doing all of this work to make sure that parents aren't alone in this fight.
And she's not alone, too, in terms of doing this. It sounds like she's reached out to some city leaders, and in Peoria, it's making a difference.
Already making a difference, multiple meetings in. She's looking at different child care facility potential sites with them, and they're really starting to build out a plan. It seems like she's advocating, they're listening, and hopefully some change can come from it.
Yeah.
You know, go ahead.
I was going to say, I want to give you a shout out because you were listening to these city council meetings in Peoria. That's how you found Teresa and also uncovered this issue.
The power of one, right? The power of one person can really be impactful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You and Teresa. It's
Yes.
fantastic.
Thank you.